Did you know? Every day, by simply neglecting two small areas of your body, your health might be slowly declining without you even realizing it. I'm a doctor, specializing in internal medicine and geriatric care, and for over 15 years I've worked closely with thousands of older adults. And there's something that keeps bothering me even after all these years. So many of my patients have ended up in the hospital, even on the edge of life-threatening conditions, not because of cancer or stroke or something you'd expect, but because of something very small, very subtle that hardly anyone talks about. Two parts of the body often overlooked yet deeply connected to your energy: your sleep, your balance, your heart health, your feet, and your underarms. I know it might sound strange at first, but let me tell you two very real stories from my clinic. The first is about Mr. John, 71 years old. He used to be active and full of energy, but one day he came to me complaining of constant fatigue, trouble walking, and terrible sleep. Multiple doctors had found nothing wrong, but when I examined him, I noticed something simple. His feet were cold, dry, and discolored, a clear sign of poor circulation. I told him, no medicine just yet. Start with your feet. Every evening, warm water, soak, gentle massage, moisturizing. He followed it for 3 weeks. When he returned, he looked like a new man. He was sleeping through the night. He had energy. He could walk laps around the park again. No pills, just caring for his feet every night. Then there's Helen. 70 years old, she came to me with constant colds, dry coughing spells, and low energy. But her blood work, lungs, and heart, all normal. After asking more questions, I learned she had been using a strong antiperspirant for decades and had never once considered her underarms as anything more than a hygiene zone. I showed her how to care for her underarms properly: gentle cleansing, drying thoroughly, switching to natural deodorant, and daily lymphatic massage. 2 months later, she came back smiling. Fewer colds, better sleep. And she told me, "Doctor, I didn't realize such a small change could make such a big difference. You see, your feet are the foundation of circulation, and your underarms are a detox and immune system powerhouse. But most people never give them the attention they deserve." Harvard research has shown that daily foot care can lower cardiovascular risks by 35% in people over 60. Stanford studies have found that just 2 minutes of daily underarm care can increase lymphatic flow by up to 40%, boosting immunity and overall wellness. That's why I'm making this video for you today. I'll walk you step by step through how to care for these two areas properly, so you can improve your balance, sleep better, and strengthen your body without medication or fancy tools. And at the very end, I'll share a simple 10-minute nightly routine that's helped countless older adults regain comfort, energy, and confidence in their own bodies. So please sit back, relax, and stay with me. Just a few small changes could make a big difference in your health. So now, let's talk about what we're going to explore together in this video. We're going to focus on two small but absolutely critical areas of the body: your feet and your underarms. I'll guide you through 7 key sections, and let me tell you right now, sections 5 and 7 are the most important, so be sure to stay with me until the end. We'll talk about why these two areas matter so much as we age. What can go wrong if we ignore them? The simple, practical steps you can take at home to protect them. And how these tiny daily habits can transform your health, balance, sleep, and even your confidence. And I want you to know I'm not just speaking as a doctor today. I'm also speaking as a son. My mother, who's in her late 80s now, once struggled with swollen feet and recurring fatigue. My father, for years, used strong deodorants without knowing they were affecting his immune system. Everything I'm sharing here, I've shared first with my own family. Because I believe deeply that the key to aging well isn't about expensive treatments. It's about small, consistent, thoughtful care. So whether you're watching this for yourself or for someone you love, this video could change the way you think about caring for the body after 60. Let's get started. Let's begin with the first and often most forgotten area, your feet. Now I want you to pause and think about this. When was the last time you really paid attention to your feet? Not just trimming your nails or putting on socks, but really checking them. Noticing how they feel, how warm or cold they are, whether there's any dryness, swelling, or discomfort. Most people, especially after 60, don't realize that the feet are often the first place where signs of poor circulation appear. Why? Because they're the farthest point from your heart. As we age, blood vessels naturally become less flexible. The heart has to work harder to pump blood all the way down to the toes. And if your circulation is even slightly compromised, your feet are the first to suffer. You might notice cold feet even when the room is warm, numbness or tingling at night, dry, cracked heels that don't heal easily, or even a sense of heaviness in your legs after walking, and you may think, well, that's just aging. But actually, no. These are warning signs, and the good news is you can do something about it. In fact, a study from Harvard Medical School found that older adults who practiced regular foot care had a 35% lower risk of cardiovascular events, like strokes or heart attacks. Why? Because foot care improves circulation, reduces inflammation, and stimulates nerve activity. Let me remind you of Mr. John, my patient I mentioned earlier. When he first came to me, his biggest complaint was low energy and poor sleep. But what stood out to me most were his feet cold, stiff, and dry. No one had ever told him that foot health could be connected to fatigue. I gave him a simple routine. Soak his feet in warm, not hot water for 3 to 5 minutes every evening. Gently clean and dry between the toes. And then, take just a few minutes to massage the soles of his feet with his thumbs from the toes down to the heel. Lastly, apply a moisturizing cream to prevent cracks, especially around the heel. That's it. No medicine, no machines. And within 3 weeks, Mr. John came back with a smile. He was sleeping better. He had more energy. He could walk without that heavy, dragging feeling. His balance even improved. Why? Because when your feet feel safe, supported, and strong, your whole body moves with more confidence. So if you're listening to this and thinking, my feet are always cold, or I can't remember the last time I looked at the bottom of my feet, then this is your gentle reminder. Your feet aren't just for walking. They are your foundation. Take care of them, and they will carry you safely and steadily through the years ahead. So now that you understand why your feet are so important, let's talk about something simple but incredibly powerful: foot massage. You might think of massage as something fancy, something people do at spas. But in truth, it's one of the most natural, ancient forms of healing, and it's something you can do for yourself at home every day. Let me explain why this matters, especially as we get older. As we age, our circulation slows down. That's one reason so many older adults deal with cold feet, swelling in the ankles, numbness, or cramps at night. But when you massage your feet even gently, you're doing 3 important things at once. 1. You're stimulating blood flow, helping warm up your feet and bring oxygen to the tissues. 2. You're activating nerve endings, which helps improve coordination and awareness of your movements. 3. And you're calming your nervous system, which promotes relaxation and better sleep. In fact, the Mayo Clinic reports that regular foot massage in older adults helps improve balance, reduce the risk of falls, and may even support immune health. So how do you do it? Here's a simple technique I teach to my patients and even to my own parents. After soaking your feet and drying them carefully, 1. Sit comfortably on a chair or bed and rest one foot on the opposite thigh. 2. Using your thumbs, press gently into the center of your sole, then slowly move downward toward your heel. 3. Use small circular motions with firm but comfortable pressure. 4. Spend extra time on tight or sore spots. 5. Switch feet after 2 to 3 minutes. That's it. 5 minutes a night. No special tools. Just your hands and your full attention. And here's something I often suggest. While massaging your feet, take slow, deep breaths. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 2. Exhale gently through your mouth. This combination of breathing and massage helps calm the heart, lower blood pressure, and prepare your body for restful sleep. Many of my patients tell me this becomes their favorite part of the day. It's a small ritual, a moment of peace, a chance to reconnect with their own body. You don't need to wait until something goes wrong. Start now, tonight. And within days, you may begin to notice that your legs feel lighter, your sleep feels deeper, and your steps feel stronger. Because when you care for your feet, you're not just caring for your body, you're caring for your future. Now, if you or someone you care for has diabetes or problems with circulation, this next part is especially important. Because with diabetes or even just age-related poor blood flow, the feet become one of the most vulnerable parts of the body. Here's why diabetes can cause nerve damage, something we call peripheral neuropathy. That means your feet may slowly lose their ability to feel temperature, pressure, or even pain. So a small blister, a tiny cut, or a hot water soak that's just a little too hot might go completely unnoticed and silently turn into a dangerous infection. I've seen patients with a small crack in the heel that became infected because they didn't feel it. And in some heartbreaking cases, this led to hospitalization, even amputation. But this doesn't have to happen. With daily foot care and awareness, you can protect yourself. So here's what I recommend to all of my diabetic patients, and honestly to anyone over 65 with slow circulation. Your daily foot protection checklist. 1. Check your feet every day. Sit somewhere with good light. Look at the soles, the toes, the sides, even between the toes. If it's hard to bend over, use a hand mirror or ask a family member to help. 2. Watch for warning signs. Redness, swelling, cracks, blisters, dark spots, or anything that doesn't look right. 3. Test water temperature with your elbow, not your feet. If your feet have reduced sensitivity, you might not feel that the water is too hot. Your elbow is a safer and more accurate way to test. 4. Keep your feet dry, but not too dry. After washing dry thoroughly, especially between the toes, to prevent fungal infections. But then apply a gentle moisturizer to the heels and soles. Avoid putting lotion between the toes. That area needs to stay dry. 5. Wear comfortable protective shoes even at home. No barefoot walking. Choose soft closed-toe slippers with non-slip soles. If you have bunions or foot deformities, talk to your doctor about orthotics or custom insoles. Let me tell you about Mrs. Lena, a 74-year-old woman with type 2 diabetes who came to see me because of a sore on her big toe. She didn't notice it for a full week until it turned purple. Fortunately, we caught it just in time to prevent serious complications. Now she keeps a small foot mirror by her bed and checks her feet every night before putting on lotion. She told me I used to take my feet for granted. Not anymore. You don't need to fear your feet. You just need to know them and give them the care and attention they deserve, especially if you're living with diabetes, heart disease, or circulation problems. Remember, what starts small can become serious, but with daily habits, you stay in control. Now let's shift our focus to a body part that most people never think of beyond hygiene: the underarm. We wash it, we put on deodorant, and that's it, right? But the truth is, your underarms are much more than a place to control sweat or body odor. They are a powerful gateway to your immune system and your body's natural detox system. Let me explain. Under your arms, just below the skin, lie clusters of lymph nodes. These are part of your lymphatic system, which acts like your body's drainage and defense network. Its job is to filter out waste toxins and viruses and send white blood cells to where they're needed most. So when your lymph nodes aren't flowing well, what happens? You may feel tired or sluggish, more prone to infections like colds or sinus issues, swelling in your upper chest or underarms, or just off in ways that are hard to describe. Now here's where it gets more concerning. Many common deodorants and antiperspirants, especially those with aluminum, block sweat glands and may interfere with natural lymph flow. These products may help you feel dry, but they can prevent the underarm area from breathing and slow down your detox process. A 2023 study from Stanford University showed that daily gentle care of the underarm area, especially when combined with natural deodorants, can improve lymphatic flow by up to 40%. And when lymphatic flow improves, immune response becomes faster and more effective. Let me tell you about Helen again, the woman I mentioned earlier. She was constantly dealing with mild colds, sinus congestion, and low energy. After just 2 months of changing how she cared for her underarms, switching to a natural product, and doing daily massage, she came back and said, "I feel like my body's not fighting itself anymore." So why is this part of the body so forgotten? Maybe because it's hidden, or maybe because no one ever told us it mattered. But just like your feet help you move, your underarms help you defend and cleanse. And the best part, caring for them takes just 2 minutes a day. In the next section, I'll walk you through the exact routine step by step so you can help your body detox, naturally boost your immunity, and even reduce inflammation in your shoulders and chest. It's simple, it's science-backed, and it might be the one health habit you've never tried, but always needed. Let's get into it. So now that we understand just how important the underarm area is, not just for hygiene, but for immunity and detoxification, let me show you how to actually care for it step by step. Don't worry, this isn't complicated. It's not expensive, and it doesn't take more than 2 minutes a day. Here's what I recommend to all my older patients, and what I've taught my own family. Step 1, gentle cleansing. When you're in the shower or bath, take a moment to gently cleanse your underarm using a soft cloth or your hand. Use a fragrance-free, non-toxic soap. Something without alcohol, parabens, or strong artificial perfumes. As you wash, make small circular motions, starting from the outer edge of your armpit and moving inward. This movement isn't random. It's designed to follow the natural direction of lymphatic flow, encouraging your lymph nodes to stay active and unblocked. Avoid scrubbing harshly. The skin in the underarm is thin and sensitive. Think of it like wiping the lens of a camera, careful, smooth, but thorough. Step 2. Dry completely. After bathing, gently pat the underarm area completely dry with a soft towel. Do not leave this area damp. Why? Because moisture trapped here can create the perfect environment for bacteria, fungus, or irritation, especially if your immune system is already a bit weaker with age. If it's a hot or humid day and you tend to sweat more, you can even do a quick refresh midday, a clean cloth with cool water to gently wipe and dry the area again. This keeps you fresh and keeps bacteria in check without needing chemicals. Step 3. Switch to a natural deodorant. Now this is key. Many common antiperspirants use aluminum to block sweat glands. But that's not what your body needs. Sweating is not the problem. It's how your body detoxifies. Instead, Choose a natural deodorant, ideally one with ingredients like baking soda, coconut oil, or mineral salts. These neutralize odor without blocking your skin's ability to breathe. Yes, it may take a few days to adjust. Your body might sweat more at first as it rebalances. That's normal and even healthy. Some of my patients like to make their own deodorant using just baking soda and a little water or essential oil. Simple, effective, and safe. And here's a bonus tip that most people don't know: lymphatic massage. Just 60 seconds a day. Once your underarm is clean and dry, you can do a light self-massage to stimulate lymph flow. Use your fingers or the palm of your hand. Start under your arm and gently move upward toward your collarbone. Use soft, sweeping strokes. No need for pressure. Do this on both sides about 30 seconds each. This helps clear out toxins, reduces fluid buildup, and can even ease shoulder or neck stiffness. Mrs. Helen, the same patient who had frequent colds. After 2 months of this routine, she told me she hadn't felt that energized in years. She was getting sick less often, sleeping more deeply, and even had less soreness in her upper arms. Small actions, big difference. That's the beauty of this kind of care. It doesn't rely on pills or hospitals. It comes from your own hands, your own awareness, your own daily rhythm. And all it takes is 2 quiet minutes, each day, to support the system inside you that's been working hard for decades. In the next section, I'll show you how to recognize if something's wrong in your underarm area, the signs you shouldn't ignore, and when to talk to your doctor. Let's keep going. So now that you've learned how to care for your underarms gently and properly, let's talk about something just as important: knowing when something's not right. You see, the underarm area gives us powerful clues about what's happening inside the body. It's not just about smell or sweat. It's about inflammation, infection, and even immune function. Unfortunately, many people ignore early warning signs until the issue becomes serious. So here are the signs I want you to pay attention to and never ignore. 1. Unusual lumps or swelling. If you feel a small lump under your skin, even if it's painless, don't panic, but don't ignore it. This could be a swollen lymph node, which is often a sign your body is fighting off something, an infection, inflammation, or in rare cases, something more serious. Most of the time, these go away on their own within a few weeks. But if the lump grows larger, becomes painful, feels hard instead of soft, or doesn't go away after 2 to 3 weeks, then it's time to see your doctor. 2. Skin changes. Watch for redness, rash-like patches, or dry, flaky skin in your underarm. Sometimes this is just irritation from a new product. But persistent discoloration, darkening of the skin, or thick, leathery patches may signal a chronic skin condition, or even insulin resistance in people with prediabetes or diabetes. If something looks off and it stays that way, get it checked. 3. Strange smells or discharge. We all sweat, that's normal. But if you notice a sudden strong odor that's different from usual, wetness that feels sticky or oily, or even a yellowish or white discharge from your underarm skin, that could be a sign of a bacterial or fungal infection. This is more common in older adults with sensitive skin or reduced immunity, and it can usually be treated quickly, but only if you catch it early. 4. Pain or tenderness. If the area under your arm starts to ache, or if you feel tenderness when pressing lightly, this could be a blocked or inflamed lymph node, a muscle strain, or sometimes even referred pain from the chest. Never guess. Never ignore lingering pain. Let your doctor know what's going on. Now I want to be clear. Most of these symptoms do not mean something dangerous is happening, but ignoring them or waiting too long to act is when danger can creep in. Just like we check our eyes, our heart, and our blood pressure, we need to learn to check these quieter areas too. And here's the good news. By doing everything we talked about in the last section, gentle cleansing, drying, natural products, massage, you're already helping prevent most of these problems before they begin. So don't be afraid. Be aware. Your body is always speaking to you. You just need to learn to listen. Coming up next, I'll show you how to bring everything together into a simple 10-minute nightly routine that improves circulation, supports detox, and sets you up for better sleep every single night. Let's move into the final step. Now we've come to the most practical and powerful part of today's video, a simple 10-minute nightly routine that brings together everything we've talked about and helps you wind down your day in the best way possible. This isn't just about hygiene. This is about improving circulation, supporting detox, and preparing your body for deep restorative sleep. The kind of sleep that helps your heart, your brain, and even your mood recover overnight. I've given this routine to hundreds of patients, men and women in their 60s, 70s, even 90s, and I've seen it make a real difference in just a few weeks. So let me walk you through it. You can do this in your bedroom or bathroom. No equipment needed, just a basin of warm water, a towel, and your hands. 10-minute nightly health routine. Step 1. Soak your feet 3 minutes. Fill a basin or foot tub with warm water, not hot. If you have diabetes or reduced sensation, test the water with your elbow, not your foot. Soak your feet for about 3 minutes to warm them up and soften the skin. You can add a pinch of Epsom salt or a few drops of lavender oil if you like it. Helps relax the muscles. Step 2. Dry and massage. 3 minutes after soaking, pat your feet dry carefully, especially between the toes. Then sit comfortably and give your feet a gentle massage. Start at the toes. Use your thumbs to press and circle along the arch and heel. Don't rush, focus on how your feet feel. This helps improve circulation, reduce tension, and calm your nervous system. Step 3. Moisturize 1 minute. Apply a small amount of moisturizer or natural oil like coconut or olive oil to the heels and soles. This prevents dry cracks and keeps the skin healthy. Avoid putting lotion between the toes. That area needs to stay dry to prevent fungal issues. Step 4. Cleanse and care for underarms 2 to 3 minutes. Before bed, gently cleanse your underarm area either in the shower or with a warm, damp cloth. Dry the area completely. If you haven't already, switch to a natural deodorant or skip deodorant entirely at night to let the skin breathe. Then do a gentle lymphatic massage from under the armpit up toward your collarbone using slow, light strokes. It only takes a minute, but it helps keep your immune system flowing smoothly. And now you're done. Your body is clean, calm, and ready for sleep. Many of my patients say they fall asleep faster after doing this. They wake up with warmer feet, more energy, and fewer nighttime cramps. It's only 10 minutes, but over time it can improve your circulation, balance, skin health, immune function, and sleep quality all at once. You don't need expensive treatments. You need simple, intentional care done consistently. In the final part of this video, I'll wrap everything up for you with a quick summary and a few lasting reminders. Let's finish strong. So let's quickly recap the most important points we've covered in today's video. 1. Foot health, foundation for overall health. Regular foot care improves circulation and reduces the risk of heart issues, fatigue, and falls. Don't ignore your feet. Simple habits like soaking, drying, massaging, and moisturizing can go a long way in maintaining your health. 2. Massage, action vitality. Foot massage helps activate important nerve endings, stimulates circulation, and promotes relaxation and better sleep. Lymphatic massage in the underarm area can boost immunity and help detoxify the body. 3. Don't overlook your underarms. Underarms are a key detox and immune hub. Gentle cleansing, drying, and natural deodorants help your body function at its best. Massage in this area helps stimulate lymphatic flow, easing tension and reducing the risk of illness. 4. 10-minute nightly routine. Transformation. A simple 10-minute nightly routine combining foot care, underarm care, and relaxation can improve circulation, sleep quality, and immune function. It's a small effort with big rewards just 10 minutes before bed. The key to a healthy, vibrant life as we age is not about perfection, it's about consistency. By taking just a few minutes each night to care for your feet and underarms, you're actively improving your health every single day. You don't need expensive treatments or complicated routines. Just small, everyday habits that make a huge difference in the long run. I know it can be easy to forget these things, but remember, every small effort counts. You are worth the time it takes to care for yourself. If you start with just one change like massaging your feet every night or swapping to a natural deodorant, you'll be amazed at how quickly your body responds. Before you go, I want to hear from you. Have you ever noticed any of these signs in your feet or underarms? Or maybe you've already started using some of these tips. Share your experiences in the comments below. I'll be reading and replying to as many as I can. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my next video where I'll be sharing 5 simple exercises that anyone over 60 can do at home to stay flexible and strong. Remember, your health is in your hands, and every little change counts. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. And that wraps up the script. This part emphasizes the key takeaways and encourages your viewers to engage with the video by sharing their experiences while also inviting them to stay tuned for future content. Let me know if you need any further revisions or additions,